All right, everyone. Here we are. We're talking about coronavirus, and it says Japan's coronavirus divorce problem. By the way, this is happening worldwide. So, of course, this guy from Japan focuses on Japan, but this can be extrapolated to everywhere in the world that's suffering this.
As you know, Japan already has lower birth rate, lower marriage rate, and higher divorce rate. And now we are having this. This is trending in the social media in Japan. I'm seeing many married people, especially women, complaining about their partner like this.
Yeah, exactly. Especially women. Guys being around the house drive women crazy by doing nothing. they Women don't want to be, they don't get married to a guy to have him around. She doesn't want to be around him. His purpose is to go out and disappear and be constantly laboring and bringing income in. That's what the married woman wants. Okay. I hope any of these Japanese men who hear might hear this and understand.
Now, I'm sure not all of them are actually serious, but it's true more and more married people are consulting a lawyer. According to a recent survey, 40% of the people are considering divorce. Some companies started to provide rental rooms for those people, hoping they can avoid divorce by that. Now, as you all
Yeah, avoid divorce. Let's keep up all the fake love, you know. This video doesn't have to be that long. It's so obvious what's going on here. Uh, First of all, the very first of where the divorce is up, the what do you call it? The birth rates are down. That's really concerning for a small island of over 100 million people. I mean, we can't have fewer people. Oh my God. These guys, if ever there was a catastrophe, they'd be eating Soylent Green, So it's a good thing for the population to actually get smaller. But I mean, it's so obvious. Look, the girls don't marry men to have babies. The baby is optional.
You know, this is happening in many countries, not just in Japan, which makes us really sad. But this time, as far as in Japan, let me share what I'm seeing here and my thoughts on that. More and more companies are shifting to remote work, and more married couples are forced to stay home and spend much more time together than usual. I think this is a big change, especially in Japan. It's quite common your workaholic husband comes back home always late at night, and you guys rarely spend time together at home. But maybe this means now you can have plenty of couple time, and that must be a good thing, right? I wish I could say that. We are seeing opposite case more because you can see a behavior.
Yeah, my husband's snoring as he lays in the middle of the living room. I put up with it for 10 days. How many more days will it last? Will my spirit hold? Yeah, she can't stand this guy. This guy just laying there, not really doing anything. He's not getting in her way, but women hate men who aren't working constantly. If it wasn't for the fact they both have to sleep, he would have to be working 24 hours. He would have to work from the time he was capable of working till he was dead in the grave. And basically, that's what it is. It's only sleep that gives it a pause. But women do not want men sitting around. When they see a man sitting comfortably, it gets on their nerves. My plow horse is just sitting chewing grass. What the hell? Oh my God. My husband doesn't take things like hand washing and wearing his mask seriously.
Disappointment, especially this is really common to see.
Why doesn't he help me with the whole housework? Holy cow, woman. I mean, if you're a housewife, that's your job. Does your husband call up at work and say, look, would you show up at work and help me do X, Y, or Z? Like, this is what it is. Look, when a man gets home, all of a sudden she says, hold it now. You're not out working. Then you got to be here working. I've seen this constantly from the opposite sex. They get resentful when guys are just relaxing while they're working, while the women are working. They get pissed. because they didn't marry you because they love you. They married you because they want you to be a workhorse. And when you're not working, they're dissatisfied. You are not a human being to these people. Do you understand that? Is this finally drilling through? And these people don't even care about babies because the birth rates are dropping. The babies are optional. They have it on a lark, or maybe their girlfriend has a baby. But beyond all this, they don't see you as a human being. You are there to serve. If you're not serving, they get angry and resentful. But also because they want to see themselves as good people, they can't just come out and say that. They can't come up and say, your job, your existence is working for me, because that would crash their brains.
Gap in Japan. It's kind of expected in the society. This is only mother's job. To be fair,
Holy
Japanese
shit,
men
let me
work
take a
much
look at that
more.
again.
To be fair, this is only mother.
Average housework. So 3 hours for women is housework. So if you're a housewife and the man isn't at home and he's working, from what I've seen, over 12 hours a day, her job is 3 hours, and he shows up and stuck, quarantined from the virus, and she's pissed that he only puts about 15 minutes work in. This is beyond pathetic. This is disgusting. Men should be up in arms over this. They say, go do your job. What does she do when he's at work? She just goes and does her 3 hours of labor and gets it over with. But when he's in there sitting doing nothing, she gets pissed. These guys are actually getting kind of a vacation from the virus. And these women are pissed at it. Man, Napata, hey, this channel should be saying, men, get divorced. Don't get married. Get the hell out. Don't enter in the first place. You have a choice of either being a fully fledged human being as a single man, or becoming this non-human automaton for this ungrateful, disgusting, low-life person. That's what your channel should be about. None of this horseshit. Oh my God.
And do much more overtime work. We actually rarely see any men taking that in Japan. You see, many Japanese men are really not used to this, whether they are willing to do it or not. So even
there's the gap. The men do much more overtime work on top of being, working like the regular work hours, which are ridiculous. And these women get pissed that they come home and they don't do anything.
if they try to help their wife.
My wife got mad since I didn't do the laundry correctly. This is her dominating. This is her dominance instinct. This has nothing to do, I've seen this personally from married couples. She gets resentful that he's not working outside and she's sharing. So she can't say, oh, you did a good job. So they got to nitpick. A man should slap a woman in the face who tries to shit on them. That's why, I personally don't even bother trying to help women out with their chores. I said, no, these are your chores. Get them done. I'm not, wasting my time so I can be spat on by you people.
Sometimes she actually gets mad. It works oppositely. Some expert says like this, which I totally agree. Like I said, they are mostly company office and rarely.
Yes, the home is becoming a workplace, and it's causing stress because the woman doesn't want him there. She can't stand him.
At home, usually. So I think many Japanese men also feel really stressed or frustrated as much as their wife. Some people actually complaining like this. On top of that,
I can't concentrate with the wife nagging me. I'm at work and she's not happy that I'm working, because she can't stand the sight of me. Yeah, that would cause stress. Look, the stress is one way. Do you understand? The woman is causing the stress. If the woman was this helpmate that guys, daydream about, fantasize about, and said, "Oh, I'm glad you're home. I love you. I'm glad you're here," there would be no stress. The man stressing the woman out is just him being there and not laboring. That's it. She gets resentful. She sees him as a subhuman. She doesn't want anything to do with this guy. I think I've belabored this point enough. I mean, this is what it is. The coronavirus is showing how women see men, even more so than it's obvious. It's always been obvious. Men don't want to deal with it, but I'm telling you, you have to deal with it now. We're at the point in history that men, you can't hide it anymore. You either be a full-fledged human being as a single person, or you join up with some person who sees you as a subhuman, or even worse, a machine. Let's put this where it is. I'd never put myself in this position ever. With this fake love and the constant toil to keep this woman around who doesn't even respect me or like me, and she definitely doesn't like me or love me, I should say. That's it. Hold it. I got to show this. Man arrested for killing his wife after dispute about his decreased income. Yeah. He should have complete control. Like, this is hyper agency, what they call. Her donkey doesn't have the ability to control the weather. And so it's out of his hands, but nevertheless, she's going to blame him. And this guy finally just had enough of the abuse and murdered her. Well, damn it. I got to hold back by saying what I'd like to say. But this guy shows you just how bad it can get. Like, he had enough. And here's an idea, gentlemen. Rather than put yourself in a position where you're pushed to the point where you actually murder someone and go to jail for the rest of your life, why don't you just avoid that situation altogether from the start? My God. Okay, now we've got the bullshit. This is what men don't need. This bullshit marriage advice and putting the blame on something else from these people. Now, check this out. Those couples who get divorced by coronavirus?
原因で離婚してしまうっていう方は、遅かれ早かれの話かなというふうに思うんですよ。ちょっと辛辣な意見になるんですけど、おそらく数年間に離婚してしまうであろうご夫婦の方が、この日を境に離婚してしまったっていうだけの話なのかなっていうふうに思いますね。婚生活を続けていくのであれば、お互いの思いやりとか、モラルの部分が。
Yeah, like, keep your good morals, be considerate to each other. Yeah, the wives are not considerate to their men because they've never seen their husbands as human beings. They've never cared about them. And they're never going to be considerate. Women have a dominance instinct that they play out, So, I mean, this woman saying, wow, maybe people should be good to each other. Duh.
ってなってくると思うんですけど、そういうことをお互いに意識できなかったっていうのが離婚の原因に直結してるとは思うので。
I think she's actually right. Maybe they are only married in name. And when you ask them why they got married,
Yes, this is what has to be trashed. They're only married in name. The Western half, where, they'll have the romance culture over here. And here they marry for, other reasons, that are supposed to be better. You don't marry for love. You're married to be, workmates together and all that business. But both of them are failing equally. So, I mean, this is what I'm talking about, this scapegoating. These couples just weren't right for each other, or they just didn't get along. No, this person married this person so that he will work forever until he drops. and she doesn't want to see his face. She can't stand his company. And they got in a situation where all of a sudden she had to deal with him. And she, of course, stress ensued because she didn't marry him for that reason. No woman marries a man to have him around. Get it?
I probably answer like this. Actually, those married couples are not so rare in Japan. No wonder why they get divorced, right? So I guess the lesson we can learn from this
Hey, hold
is
it.
we should get.
Let me check that out again. Where is that? There you are. Let me check this out. I want to quit my job and become a housewife. There you go. All these, you know why these marriage or reasons are here? Is because this is why people do get married. They don't get married because they found some person they want to spend their lives with. Marriage is a contract for a reason. It's a, you know, it's a contract because it's there to get something out of. It's a trade. You know, all my friends are married. Yes, women do that all the time. That's a woman speaking, by the way, more so than a guy. My parents push me hard. Yeah, that's true. Trad cons are disgusting. I'm already 30, right? That's mostly, again, a woman's thing more than the guys. Maybe the guys are starting to think about it now, but it's the girl saying, I want the highest status man I can get. And my greatest market value is when I'm like 23, 24, and it's starting to shrink up. That doesn't mean they can't get married, though. What I'm saying is the highest status men are getting picked over. Now, this one I picked out right away. It's a retirement for women. Housewife is a retirement, early retirement. She doesn't want to work like a dog like the men do. And that's why women want to become housewives. And of course, the public image is better. That's a woman's consideration. Again, she wants to look good, has nothing to do with the guy.
We should get married to someone we can spend all day without feeling so much stressed. I know it may be quite difficult to find someone like that, but otherwise...
Difficult? It's practically non-existent. And this is the thing, this guy, Nabata, if he had his way, everyone would be married. Like marriage would be the standard. How can it be the standard if the partner you're looking for is this rare animal? Probably doesn't exist at all. But I'll give it to him. Let's say it's like 1%. By right, there'd only be 1% of the Japanese population married. But he wants everybody to be married, or at least the majority, and cranking out those babies.
We shouldn't get married in the first place. Having said that, it's not all negative. While many people are reconsidering their marriage, it's actually making some single people want to get married. Now they think having a partner is better when dealing with a crisis like this time. Also, some people stopped cheating because of this pandemic. They couldn't see their cheating partner for a long time and finally realized cheating is bad. Anyway.
Wow. They finally realized that cheating is bad when they couldn't cheat anymore and they were getting caught. And I'm going to let you know something. It was most likely the woman doing the cheating. I mean, if the guy got stuck at home, he works outside the house all the time, how would the wife know he was cheating? By being at home. But what it is that when the man got home and all of a sudden the woman was getting calls from her lover, then he was finding out that she was cheating, and she goes, oh no, I realized it was all wrong. Don't kick me out. Don't divorce me while I've got you as this workhorse, because when the virus is gone, I want you to go right back to do it. Then I'll go back to the cheating that I said was so wrong. Oh my God, men are pathetic. Husbands are pathetic.
I don't think it has to affect your marriage negatively. I'm sure some couples are still doing well, and I really hope that your relationship also is.
結婚するってことは長年この先何十年一緒にいるわけですから、冷めるじゃないですけど、お互い
No, it isn't. It's not a lifetime marathon. It's something that women enjoy until they want to end it. one of my compatriots analyzing male slavery said, put it perfectly. He said it's a divorce contract. It's when the woman decides to dump these losers, she dumps them and goes on with her life after she drained everything she wants out of them. Maybe she could have get more from them, but she just feels like she's had enough. So she can go it alone or get a new guy. That's what's going on here.
そばにいるのが当たり前にどうしてもなってきてしまうと思うんですよ。そういった時ってやっぱりお互い無理のない程度でルールを決めるんですね。例えば結婚記念日とかそういった日は絶対に2人で食事をするとか、その日は
Okay, I don't know how much. Do we really need to hear this woman spout more bullshit? She's probably getting paid good money if she's a consultant. You know, I don't need to hear any of this. This is bullshit now. We know it now. The virus has just made something that's plain, a neon sign that's in your bedroom now. So when you wake up and you look at it and you go, marriage is bullshit for men. Maybe I'll just crawl past this sign and go outside. You know, this is what it is now for men. This is as far as we need to go. Thank you, everyone.